Hey everyone, Johnny from Prism Premier Travel. Today we are going to dive into Rome and I'm going to give you a destination guide. I do have a full article on my website, which I am linking down in the description, so if you would like to check that out, feel free. But here is a quick video on why I love Rome and why you should go. So who's Rome for? Rome is for travelers who love art, food, architecture, and history. It's also great for couples, it's great for friends, and it is great for solo travelers. Rome has a lot to offer, and it has something for everyone. The recommended length of stay if you are going to Rome is between 3 to 4 nights. Rome, while they have a lot to offer, there is a lot of walking. It's very active, there's a lot to do. So if you are going to Rome and you want to extend your stay beyond 3 to 4 nights, I recommend seeing other parts of Italy. What I plan on doing this March, and what I think is a great idea, is I am adding on Tuscany. So I'll be in Rome for 4 nights, and then I will be in Tuscany for 4 nights. So the first 4 nights will be very active. I will be going to all of the museums, visiting the Colosseum, seeing the Vatican, going to all of the gay bars. And then Tuscany is going to be quiet, wine, villas, great food, a day trip to Florence to check out some museums. But it is going to be a lot more relaxed. If you are a lot more active than I, so you might want to add on a day in Pompeii. So 4 nights in Rome, take the train to Pompeii, come back, go to bed, and then fly out in the morning. So how do you get around in Rome? Uber is in Rome, but it's the luxury black cars that are in Rome. So I recommend private transportation, booking that in advance on either Viator or Project Expedition. They can take you to your hotel and you can book a round trip so they can take you back to the airport. Once you're in Rome, take some cabs, unless you want to pay for Uber Black. Then go ahead and do that, but highly recommend cabs and then private transfers. What is the best time to visit? April to May or September to October are great times to visit. Weather is comfortable, there's not a ton of crowds, people aren't sweating on you. That being said, June and August, that is when people will be sweating on you. Those are peak seasons, things are more expensive, but if you can look past that, the energy is higher. But if you're not wanting to do summer, I would stick to spring or fall. Another option is winter. It is off season, so keep in mind some things will be closed, but things are cheaper. Hotels are cheaper. There's festive lights, Christmas vibes. So winter is another option. Where to stay? Here are my top 3 hotels. The Inn at the Spanish Steps. They're right on the Spanish Steps. They're a small boutique property that I love, highly recommend them. Be aware that if you do book them, they offer apartments too. These apartments are on their website, but you might not be aware that you're actually not at the hotel. The apartments are not connected to the hotel. So if being near or right on the Spanish Steps is important to you, don't book the apartment. Make sure you're booking an actual room at their hotel. Another option is Chapter Roma. I love them because they have this grungy vibe. It's very industrial, and I love hotels like that. I rarely see hotels like that, and that just speaks to my inner rock child. Love them. Another option, First Floor Boutique Hotel. They are right above the Coming Out bar. It's a gay bar, so if you are wanting a safe space to go after a night of drinking, they're a great option for the LGBT community. The other 2 options that are provided are also great options for the LGBT community. First Floor Boutique Hotel is across from the Colosseum, so you're still in the touristy area while being on Gay Street and near some gay bars. Other options would be Six Senses, Portrait Roma, the St. Regis. There's a ton of hotels for all types of travelers and all types of personalities. I love helping people choose hotels. If you just want quick recommendations, feel free to shoot me an email, which I am linking in the description. I'm more than happy to provide quick few options for you. Must-see attractions: the Colosseum, Roman Forum, Vatican City, the Pantheon, Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps. There's so much to see. There's also a ton of skip the crowd options that you can check out on my website. So if you're wanting to avoid the touristy areas, there are some options that you can look at. Where to eat? There are a ton of great options. There is Ad Hoc if you are wine lovers. It's like a wine cellar vibe. They have great food, perfect for a romantic dinner. There is Roma Sperita, classic Roman dishes. So if you're wanting to experience classic Roman culinary, they're a great option. And I'm gonna butcher this one, but Felice Test a Seal. They're Roman classics as well. I always like to check TripAdvisor. TripAdvisor has a list of Michelin star options, highest rated options. And you can find some great options that aren't as touristy. If eating where the locals are is important to you, again, send me an email and I can give you some great options, or check TripAdvisor. Popular drinking spots. There's Jerry Thomas Speakeasy, which has a Prohibition era vibe. They do have a secret password, so go to their website, book reservations. Sometimes you do need a membership, so look at what they are offering. There's Gregory's Jazz Club, which is an intimate live jazz with a great whiskey list. Me personally, I'm not a big whiskey drinker, but if you are, I highly recommend that you check them out. For an LGBT type night, there's Coming Out Gay Bar, there's Web Disco, and there's Censored Club Gay. Those are three options that I highly recommend you check out. Censored is a popular, energetic local spot. Web Disco is a 3-story gay-friendly night spot with themed parties and multiple music rooms. They're a lot of fun, especially if you're into themed nights. When traveling to Rome, make sure that you bring euros. Entry requirements are changing. They are introducing ETIAS. Originally, they were rolling that out in October of 2026. I've recently read that they are pushing that back. So if you are seeing this after October 2026, I would Google ETIAS entry requirements. It should be a quick and easy online application. Safety. Rome is generally safe for travelers, but pickpocketing does happen. So I wouldn't keep anything in your back pockets. I love a fanny pack. Keep everything in front of you. Day trips from Rome, like I said, Pompeii is an option. And if you're wanting to extend your trip, you can consider Florence or Tuscany, the Amalfi Coast, or Venice. The closest option from Rome is going to be Florence and Tuscany. That's about an hour and a half by train. The Amalfi Coast is about 2 hours. Venice is a 4-hour train route, so keep that in mind if you decide to add a Venice leg to your trip. Bottom line, Rome is perfect for all travelers, whether you're a couple, solo traveler, LGBTQ traveler, or you're going for a honeymoon or with a group of friends. Highly recommend that you consider Rome for your next vacation. If you like this video and you want more travel tips, or you want to hear some travel stories, I do have a private Facebook group for the LGBTQ community and its allies. I am linking that down in the description. Come check us out. We share travel tips, travel stories. It is community first, so come make friends. And until next time.